To track Nate, folks, already on record as the fastest moving tropical system ever in the Gulf of Mexico. Pretty remarkable. Over the past 12 hours, 28 miles per hour forward speed. The storm has undergone tremendous change back and forth this afternoon. For a while there, it got very ragged. It looked like it frankly was weakening, but now there's this convective burst near the center of the storm, so it may be regaining some of that strength, and it's going to be very close to the southeastern tip of Louisiana here over the next 1 to 2 hours. Could possibly make a landfall there before making its next landfall on the Mississippi coast later on this evening and tonight. On the WVTM 13 live Doppler, and by the way, this will be a great tool to track the storm tomorrow. There's not a whole lot there today, as you can see. We're finding one band of showers in Lamar County, Fayette County, up into Winston County, another one approaching Selma. That's what it's going to be over the next several hours. We'll probably get a couple of bands of rain. It shouldn't be too bad, though. Here's the actual center of the storm, though, down here just south of New Orleans and getting very close to, again, that southeastern tip of Louisiana. Heavy rain bands on the east side of the storm, not so much on the west side. We were looking at some of the radars further west in Louisiana. Not much there. It continues to be a very asymmetrical storm with most of the action on the east side. Significant for us because we're on the east side, and that's what will be affecting us during the day tomorrow. Currently about 126 miles just south of the Mississippi coast. The way it's moving, that would get it there in about 6 hours or so, maybe a little bit more than that, but it's not that far away. Okay, the forecast track issued at 4 o'clock this afternoon has not changed a great deal. It is still a Category 1 hurricane with peak sustained winds of 90 miles per hour. Just a small window of opportunity for it to strengthen above that. Right now, it's forecast to make landfall as a Category 1 storm. That's Sunday at 1 a.m., 85 miles per hour. Look how fast it moves. Sunday by 1 o'clock with peak winds of 50 miles per hour. It's already probably on the northwest side of Coleman and continuing to rocket northeastward. That's why we think tomorrow we get about a 5 or 6 hour period of really nasty stormy weather in any given spot. And then it's gone. So it's a matter of what it does in that time frame tomorrow that will make all the difference in the world. We have more on the storm coming up now with Adrian.
Well, Jerry, obviously, since the center of Nate is expected to go right over central Alabama, we do have tropical storm warnings that have all these counties shaded in dark red. That does include Tuscaloosa, includes Birmingham, as well as Gadsden, Anniston, and Talladega as well. Tropical storm watch is in effect for the remainder of the area. So basically, any way you slice it, everyone in central Alabama under the gun to at least see some tropical storm force wind gusts as we go through the morning and early afternoon hours of Sunday. This is one of our high resolution forecast models, a new run showing those bands of showers coming up from the south as we go through the rest of the evening and then overnight tonight. The rainfall will pick up in intensity and in coverage as we go through the nighttime hours and head toward tomorrow morning at daybreak. This is at 7 a.m. Notice more of a widespread rain, and in any of these individual stronger cells, that's where we could deal with some of the strongest wind gusts. Wind gusts 40, 50, perhaps as high as 60 to 65 miles an hour. Notice by 2 o'clock, some of the heaviest of the rain setting up over East Alabama as the center of the storm passes just to the west of the Birmingham metro. Then later on in the afternoon, much of the heavy rain now pushes out of our area and our weather conditions begin to improve. So mid-afternoon on for tomorrow, I think our weather will slowly improve. It's still going to be cloudy, it's still going to be windy, and it's still going to be rather damp, but the strongest of the winds and the heaviest of the rain will come to an end later on tomorrow afternoon into the evening hours. Now, just how much rain are we talking? Our forecast model is still painting a picture of anywhere between 3 to 5 inches of rain in some spots. A flash flood watch is in effect, but the good news is we haven't seen a lot of rain the last couple of weeks, so it helps negate the flooding potential just a little bit. We also have to talk about threat for severe weather. Areas shaded in yellow has the threat to see an isolated brief spin-up tornado as we go through the morning hours and early afternoon time frame during the day tomorrow. So there is that threat for tomorrow as well. So basically, that's the forecast we're looking at here as we go through the next 12 to 24 hours with Hurricane Nate. The potential for strong winds, the heavy rainfall, and once again, the chance for an isolated brief spin-up tornado or two.